The hospital corridors were unusually quiet that Sunday morning, except for the hum of machines and the occasional soft footsteps. Nurse adjusted her scrubs and glanced at her patient's chart. Room 200 for Mrs. Ruth Daniel, 34 weeks pregnant, preeclampsia, blood pressure still dangerously high. Nurse had prayed before her shift, asking God to use her hands, her voice, and her heart to bring comfort. But this case felt heavy. Ruth was only 28, first pregnancy, and her face carried the exhaustion of someone fighting a silent battle. When Nurse walked in, Ruth was crying softly. Her hands clutched her Bible, worn and bookmarked. "I'm scared," Ruth whispered, not lifting her eyes. Nurse sat beside her, gently touching her hand. "It's okay to be scared, Ruth. But you're not alone. God is with you, and so are we." Ruth nodded. "My husband. He hasn't left this hospital since they admitted me 2 days ago. He sleeps in the car. He keeps praying over me through the window, because they won't let him in during night shifts." Nurse's heart clenched. As if summoned, a knock came on the glass door. It was Daniel, Ruth's husband. His face was tired, clothes wrinkled, but his eyes burned with quiet strength. In his hand was a small note. The guard passed it to Amaka, who brought it to Ruth. "You are God's masterpiece. Fear not. I'm here. We are in this together." "Daniel." Ruth broke down in fresh tears. "I don't deserve him," she said. Nurse shook her head. "That man is walking in covenant love. It's not about deserving. It's about sacrifice." Later that evening, complications worsened. The obstetrician decided an emergency C-section was necessary. Ruth was terrified. "Call Daniel," she begged. "I need to hear his voice before I go in." Nurse ran to the hospital's side entrance, breathless. She found Daniel praying near the garden. "She needs you," she said. "Right now." Daniel rushed in. Hospital rules were bent, just this once. Holding his wife's trembling hand in pre-op, he whispered Psalm 121 over her. "The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in." Tears streamed down Ruth's cheeks as peace washed over her. "She be okay," Daniel told Nurse before Ruth was wheeled in. "I've placed her in God's hands." Hours later, a baby girl's cry echoed in the ward. Ruth was safe. The baby was premature but strong. When Daniel held his daughter for the first time, he wept. "You're the miracle we fasted for," he said. "And your mama, she's my warrior." A watched them from the doorway, her own eyes misty. This was why she became a nurse, not just for healing bodies, but for witnessing love in its purest, most selfless form. That Father's Day, the staff gifted Daniel a handwritten card. "To the father who prayed without cease." The hospital corridors were unusually quiet that